What does romance mean to you? This is a really deep question because it's not what does love mean to me. What does romance mean to me? Romance is when a young man takes his time out to get to know me and what I like and works to cater to me and bring that to me and appreciate me for the woman that I am. Romance to me means going on dates and being, I don't know.
What about the other way around?
Oh, okay, how would I show romance to, that didn't make sense, but how would I be romantic to a male? Is that what you're asking? Okay. Wow, okay.
We just like to receive.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. What are your favorite topics to debate / discuss? Makeup shaming, self-perception, what it means to be a black woman in America. I would say that's like my top. I just named 3, right? That's my top 3. I have a lot of things that I like to discuss. I'm not much of a debater, only because surprisingly, I don't like arguing. If I think I'm right, then I just think I'm right. But one thing that I do listen to the other side. I just like to hold my own thoughts. Okay, what all would you do if you won the lottery? This was asked to me on the day that the Powerball went out, and I did buy Powerball tickets and I was upset. The very first thing that I would do is pay off my tuition, pay off my sister and my brother's tuition, and I would put my younger 2 brothers through college. That's the very first thing, in case education comes first, as you guys know from my YouTube channel. The next thing that I would do, pay off my mom's mortgage. My main focus is my immediate family first. I just need to make sure my immediate family is good.
She was buying me a house in Barcelona.
I was reading this article and it was like, don't buy other people things. Save your money.
Unless your friend is not.
What are your career goals? I am a broadcast journalism major here at Howard University. I first want to be a news anchor. I don't mind starting locally, but eventually I want to be a large-scale news anchor. I want to sit at the desk. This is funny, like Mary Jane. And yeah, just present the news to homes in America. And then after that, I want to have my own talk show. That's the goal. Can you get inducted into the honors program as an incoming freshman? If so, how can you apply to be in it? Yes, you can. I was in the honors program as a freshman. I was invited during my senior year of high school, and then I had to fill out my application and all that good stuff, turn stuff in by, I think, like May. I have a video on this, but you can go to the Annenberg Honors Program website. I'll put that in the description for you down below. And you can look at the essay question. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. So start writing your essay. Look at, what was it, three teachers that you might want to look for recommendation letters from, and just get on that. But I do have a video about that. So right in this corner, and maybe it's this corner. I don't know how it's gonna turn on the computer, but you can click there and watch that video. I'm looking at either receiving the Tier 1 or Tier 2 scholarship. If I apply a regular decision, can I still receive it? Yes. Yes, you can. Now remember, the scholarships are given out first come, first serve. However, just because you apply a regular decision doesn't mean you like aren't considered. No, you can still get these scholarships. For Howard scholarships, do they need both your SAT and the ACT or just one? I don't know how the tier scholarships work, but the other scholarships, you could submit one or the other. Didn't matter. Hi, I love your YouTube videos, and I was wondering what editing software you use. When you asked me this question, I am sure that I was using iMovie. I have now moved on to Final Cut Pro 10. I'm learning how to use that, but those are the 2 that I go back and forth in between. Is Howard's admissions office slow? Did you hear this question?
Is the admissions office slow? Everything is slow.
My high school GPA was a 3.0. My SAT score was a 1350. But last minute, the school district said they couldn't take my transfer credits, so I was stuck taking the GED. Do you think I still have a chance at getting into Howard? Do you know anyone at Howard who had to take the GED? I do not personally know anyone who took the GED and is at Howard, but that's just because I didn't ask. I'm sure we do have some students that are like that. Just because you took a GED doesn't make you any more or less smart than the average person. So your grades sound great, your SAT score sounds good, so just talk to admissions, but still put in your application, shoot your shot. I honestly do not think your GED is going to get in the way of you getting into Howard if you are eligible, if you are like a good applicant, you know? Last question of the Q&A. Aren't a lot of Howard men players because of the high ratio of female to males? Also, do males approach females more and are they aggressive?
Yes to everything.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down. Are Howard men players, before you even talk about the ratio, yes, not all of them. That's a generalization. But are there some Howard men who are players? Yes, they will play you because we don't live in the same dorms. So they could have a girl in the annex, a girl in the quad, a girl in CHN, and as long as they're not friends, honestly, you'll never know.
Or a girl on each floor of the same building.
That's terrible, but it's true. So, okay, now is it because of the high ratio of females to males? Honestly, if a man is gonna cheat, it's not because there's more females, like he's just gonna cheat. So, I don't know if it's because of the ratio, but that also does not help the females' case because there are so many of us out here and so little of them. So, it's like the whole, there are a lot of fish in the sea, why are you just waiting for this one to bite? It's kind of like that. But that doesn't necessarily mean every Howard man is like that. Now, do men approach females more? It depends on the setting, but the girls here also are pretty aggressive. They aren't just waiting around for Prince Charming anymore. Like, they see somebody they want, they shoot their shot right then and there. That last question is like a But thank you guys for submitting questions to Black Girls YouTube too. Remember, if you want to ask something, just send it to ask.fm/blackgirlsyoutube2. One of the Q&As that's coming up is an international student / transfer student Q&A. So if you are one of the above or you have some questions that you want to ask, please go ahead and slide on Ask FM. Maybe in like parentheses put this is for the international Q&A. Thank you and enjoy out your nights. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Stop thirst trapping.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Something's very hype.
Stop.
Staples.